Yeah, Mary, proponents of the Crisis Care Center say the money was already approved by voters in the levy, but opponents are saying it could cost more than that and that this has been a closed room, backdoor deal at a time when their problems in the neighborhood are out in the open.
Yeah, I'm like, that's going to be the crisis center. I'm in the front line.
Suren Shrestha is stressed.
It makes me feel angry because this is going to impact my business.
Down the street,
we have kind of a prime location to see what goes on in the neighborhood.
Silver Cloud Hotel General Manager Dan O'Leary is too.
I've got questions about whether or not that'll help us be successful in kind of helping our area.
They are both adjacent to the old polyclinic property on Broadway that King County has targeted to purchase for a 24/7 crisis care center, and worry a mental health residential facility will only exacerbate the existing problems here.
I feel like a lot of them do not want to get help.
In fact, Seattle City Councilmember Joy Hollingsworth, who represents the district, said the area is already struggling and failing with fentanyl and mental health issues, and the approach would be like being in an ocean with a mop.
It's going to cost more than it's anticipated.
Russell Norman also points to a land appraisal that suggests the building is nowhere near code.
It needs a seismic evaluation, it needs a structural evaluation, it needs water remediation evaluation, it says there's potential for active mold.
It has all prompted some pause from King County Councilman and Budget Chair Rod Dombowski, who says he is working to explore whether there are other sites or add millions to ensure there's plenty of security on Capitol Hill.
They haven't reached out to me like early in the phase and the final phase, and they haven't reached out to me.
You're suggesting that the county hasn't really reached out to you about this?
Never, no. Nope.
And that lack of transparency is why the building's neighbors remain doubtful about the entire idea.
A big part of what we do here is welcome visitors to the area. My suspicion is that the location of this is going to make that much harder for us to do.
King County Executive Shannon Braddock's office told me late this afternoon that the office has analyzed the property and it believes that the county can pay for the needed repairs there and that it hopes to open the Crisis Care Center on Capitol Hill by 2027. But if there is any sort of hang-up with the site, it will be a Crisis Care Center delayed for several years if the county cannot agree on it. Mary?
Chris, if they say they planned for all this, why are neighbors out of the loop?
Mary, it is the multi-million-dollar question in all of this, and we are still digging into the transaction documents involved between King County and an LLC. That's where the neighbors are saying this has been behind closed doors, and I have now heard personally from multiple business owners and civic leaders, including school officials, Seattle University, that say they were never consulted or told anything about this deal before it has neared the finish line, and that is what is adding up to the distrust on Capitol Hill.
Chris, thank you.